when you ask people what's hurting their budgets, the lead is property tax in Illinois. And as I visit with my constituents, I've been told over and over this, but it's not regional to West Central Illinois. It exists in every county of this state. Year after year, they're facing higher property tax bills, and it's making it more difficult to stay in their homes. Or some who have found it just busting their budget are trying to sell their homes and not being able to do so because of the high cost of their property taxes. As noted, Governor Pritzker in his budget address failed to mention this most important issue facing Illinoisans. He had announced the largest state budget in Illinois history, but yet he wanted to give billions of dollars more for bigger bureaucracy and larger government growth. But again, this big issue was not addressed. He talked about affordable housing. Yes, that's very necessary. First-time homeowners are facing difficulties in buying homes because what you have to consider most of all is, can you make the property tax payment? And so you can't address affordable housing unless you first address what's going on with Illinois' high property tax amounts. Again, family budgets have to look at the high cost of groceries, gas, and utilities, and the skyrocketing Illinois property taxes only add to this burden and push their budgets to the breaking point. But again, the governor's been silent on how to solve this, to work with us to try to solve it. These bills that have been mentioned by my colleagues would help address that, and the most vulnerable, our senior citizens, would get relief. Those of moderate incomes would get relief. We want to work with solutions. This is a real issue. Illinois families deserve better, and we're here trying to work in a bipartisan fashion with addressing this. And in closing, I'll just mention, in 2019, Governor Pritzker created the Illinois Property Tax Relief Task Force. 88 members of this General Assembly served on that throughout 2020. And we had real solutions. We identified what raises and causes the property taxes to grow larger and larger. But here we are, this many years later, and no solutions. We're still seeing the high property taxes going up every year. It's a real issue in Illinois. It's been identified, and we're here to work with the Democrats and the Pritzker administration to find solutions, and I think the time's now. I think that's what they need. They're facing high property tax and high cost of living, and we'd like to see that addressed.